Today we are going to be reading The Boy Who Cried Bigfoot by Scott Magoon. This is the story of my friend Ben and how we first met. This is Ben. Ben liked to tell stories. Look, everyone, it's Bigfoot. He liked to tell stories. Wah, 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 says the baby. Well, I don't see him. A lot. Bigfoot! All that practice made him a pretty good storyteller. And he looked like this, and he sounded like this. Arr-gar! He even used props. What a tenacious little fellow he was. People came from all over town to see Bigfoot. They waited and they waited, but the creature never appeared. He walked right through here. See? After many hours with no sightings, everyone suspected that Ben had made it all up. Bigfoot isn't real. He is real. His feet were this big. He was right here. I saw him. Crick. I don't ever remember crossing paths with you, Littlefoot, I said. I didn't normally talk to a Littlefoot, but there was something about this Ben I liked. He was a determined fella. I also liked his bike. I asked, mind if I take it for a ride? Bigfoot? Bigfoot! Bigfoot! Bigfoot's stealing my bike! Coming with? And my dog! Also, alas, no one believed Ben anymore. No one came running. It seemed Ben found being alone to be a little scary. Ding ding! Fortunately for Ben, he wasn't alone for long. Ben, where are you? Come home, it's time for dinner. And it was time for me to go home too. I'm sorry I created such a ruckus, Ben said, but I really did see him, Mom. Oh, Ben, she said, let's go home. So Ben and his family went home and had a hot meal. I don't know what a hot meal is, but I do know that Ben learned the importance of always telling the truth, and he wanted everyone to know he really had seen me. So the next morning, he set out to prove it. What a tenacious fellow he is. And that is the end of The Boy Who Cried Bigfoot. So, in this story, at school we had been talking about point of view and who is telling the story. We had learned about first person point of view and third person point of view. So, think about what point of view this story is being told from. Is it first person? Is it third person? Remember, first person is the character in the stories telling the story from their own point of view. Third person is a narrator is telling the story about the characters. So, was one of these characters telling the story about their own life, or was a narrator telling the story about Bigfoot and Ben? Think about what point of view this might have been told from.